Hey everybody, Bill and Deb.
Hi there. Guess what it's doing again today?
It's raining. Yeah, raining. It never rains, does it?
Yeah, it seems like it's been raining a lot.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot. We had several days of really nice, pretty weather, and
Yes.
in fact, we sent photos to friends of ours that were here when it wasn't pretty, and said, "Nah, nah, 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 nah."
Well, now that you're getting payback.
Yeah, I know. I know. But anyway.
But we had a thunderstorm this morning, so we're basically running on battery right now.
Yeah, we unplugged.
Just to be on the safe side.
Right, because we don't want any more power surges out here in this area where we're at. Power surges seem to be, a common thing.
Well, we got to thinking about it, and the 3 times that we've had our...
Something blow out.
It's been at this campground.
Yeah.
And all we can think is because we're on top of a mountain.
Yeah, it's always, been during spring thunderstorms.
Yes.
So don't worry about the fall rendezvous.
No, we should be fine.
We should be fine then. And besides, where we have the real issues is up here on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
Which is where we're in a section that's up on top of the mountain. And by and large, everybody's pretty much going to be down in the other section.
Got a few up here.
Near the water. Yeah.
But,
so,
like we said, we don't normally have thunderstorms in September.
Yeah. But this year has definitely been one for the books.
I feel like
it. Spring so far.
I do feel like it.
Yeah. But anyway, we're getting ready to pull up stakes.
Yes.
And be moseying down the road. And we'll get this out of the way right quick. We pull out. Today is Wednesday. Is that right?
Today's Wednesday. We pull out Friday.
Yeah, Friday morning. And we're going to be going to a campground near Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
Yes.
Yeah. That's all we're going to say right now. We're going to a campground.
And so if you are in the area of Poplar Bluff, Missouri,
and you would like to meet with us for an hour or so and just come by and say hi, reach out to us at our email address, which is...
iridetinyhouse@gmail.com.
She got it. iridetinyhouse@gmail.com. Yeah. And we'll be there for a few days. And then from there, we'll be moving up to a campground in Illinois. And then we'll talk more about that, at a later date. But the same will apply there. If folks near that area would like to come by and say hi, we
would love to meet you.
Yeah, we'd love to meet you. So you can reach out to us by email, and we will repeat that again in a video down the road once we get ready to head that direction. And then from there we go up into Indiana, and we really haven't decided where we're going to go from there.
Not yet.
No, we are going to take our time. There's a lot of we've been researching these areas that we're going to, and there's a lot of things to see that I had never thought about. Pretty cool places to see, things to do.
We've actually never been there.
I know.
Personally,
I know.
I've never been there.
This is going to be something entirely new because, we've been concentrating most of our travels in the southeast part of the country. Well, now we're going to venture north a ways and see what's happening up in those areas.
See what there is to see.
And I don't think there's any chance of it snowing in July up there.
It better not. If it snows in July...
The way this spring has been here with the thunderstorms.
I just don't know what I would do.
And by the way, real quickly, we'll go ahead and mention this. The van is doing great. The transmission is shifting great. We feel real comfortable with the transmission thing. So, as far as I'm concerned, I think we're ready to hit the trail.
And the mini split's doing great?
Mini split's fixed. And here again, I want to apologize. I intended to shoot video, just so you'll know. It turned out being the fan motor after all, but we only figured that out after
we dug into it twice.
Yeah, after we replaced the motherboard first, because I just knew it was going to be the motherboard.
Yeah, you always think you know it all.
But we got it fixed. But all I can say is I tried setting up the camera. I tried videotaping. But to be quite honest, we got it done, and I could do it 2/3 faster if I had to do it again. Not that I want to.
No, we hope that never happens.
But
we can help someone else.
the learning process getting in there and figuring it out caused a little bit of frustration on my part. And all I can say is, had I have really
Left the camera
running,
wouldn't have been
I
pretty.
would have spent the next 2 months editing. Yes, I do use a few colorful metaphors from time to time when I get frustrated. You know, sorry.
So, consequently, we
I'm
did
not
not
perfect.
video that.
I'm human. Yeah, that's true. So anyway, but we'd like to talk about, all the walkthrough videos. We've completed uploading all the different walkthrough videos that we did while we were at our Tiny House Adventures Rendezvous back in Florida back in February, at that particular Tiny House Adventures Rendezvous. And the viewership, the response has been a great success on every one of those videos.
Every one of
Yes.
them, because they're each so different and show the owners' personalities and wants and needs, and we all have different ones.
99% of all comments on all the videos were very, very positive, very, very, very encouraging.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, we got a couple
Yeah.
that we thought we might talk about a little bit. One comment that in different forms seemed to pop up more than anything else. One was making reference to the fact that we were romanticizing being homeless.
Yeah.
And then
That didn't go very well
No.
for some reason. It was like, what?
so I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, are we homeless?
I don't feel homeless. This is my home.
Now, we're not going to get into the ifs, ands, or whys of why some people are truly homeless. We do not discuss those kind of things on this channel. But here's one thing that we will say. When it's human nature too, it's just simply human nature. When you, human nature means that you are very quick sometimes to assume something without all the facts.
We're all guilty of that.
All of us are guilty of that. And yes, there of all these that we did upload, 2 or 3 of them were full-time nomads, including us.
Yeah,
We're full-time
yes.
nomads. We travel. But there were some comments made in reference to being homeless and the fact that we were romancing that. And here again, let me stress this again. It's real easy to assume something when you don't know all the facts. And we will say this, the one that we got the comments the most about is probably the least accurate of all,
Yeah.
I would say. Yeah. Here again, you just got to know all the facts. Now, we happen to know for a fact that this particular people where this was referred to the most, which by the way was our most successful video with well over 400,000 views.
Got a lot of views.
Well
There's
over
obviously a lot of interest
Yeah.
in this.
So it stands to reason when you're going to have that many views in such a short period of time.
I guess 1 or 2 negative.
Oh yeah, you're going to have something like that. But all I can say is you don't know where these people come from. You don't know, what their intentions are and what their plans are. You don't know the reason why they chose this particular lifestyle.
Exactly.
And let's be honest, there are some out there that are simply not cut out for this kind of lifestyle.
No,
Yeah,
because
that's all
it's
there is to it.
not all fun and games.
No, it's work.
It's more work, actually. Well,
And it requires being innovative. It requires, thinking ahead. There is a definite learning curve. Believe me when I say there's a definite
And
learning
we've been
curve.
doing it for, 3.5 years now,
Yeah.
and we still are learning constantly. And we're still having to think outside the box. Because we're all brought up to think that we have to do a certain lifestyle, and this is a different type of lifestyle.
Yeah, it's different, And yeah, it's different than what society as a whole expects out of people,
Yes.
So it's real easy to get wrapped up into what society thinks you should be doing.
Right. And
Yeah.
it's in a society's business. It's my business. It is. You know?
But now, a lot of these that we did, and since then we've became, even those that we were not friends with before we met them, we are now close friends with these folks, every single one
And
of them.
that is the beauty of
Yes,
it.
that is the beauty of the whole thing. But we will say this, there's certain things that we do know. There are many that we did that have nice homes, live in nice homes, beautiful homes. We've been to some of them since.
Yeah.
But honestly, most of these that we know are in their little camper a lot more than they're at their house. And it's very simple. It's very simple. They have found that they enjoy this particular lifestyle. They don't consider themselves going homeless for a while, you know.
No.
So I don't know what else to say about that. Do you got anything else to add
It's
to
just that, I guess you said it to begin with. We should all be kind to one another and
Yeah.
get all of the facts before you formulated an opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're, like I said, we're all guilty of not doing that. But
The real homeless crisis in this country and around the world, for that matter, is yes, it's a serious thing.
yes, it is.
But then to say that all these folks where we've done these walkthrough videos are in all the exact same category, quite honestly, is very unfair.
Exactly, because everybody has different life.
Don't just assume that everybody is in the same category.
That's right.
I don't know of a better way to say this. you
Nope.
know?
Be kind to your neighbor. That's what it's all about. All right.
I will say this, there's a lot of folks out there that could learn a lot from these people that travel full-time in these small campers.
Well, we know how to
Or
relax.
mostly full-time.
We know how to fill our day with activities. You know, like today, it's raining, it's yuck. What do? Well, we sit down and put together a video.
And there was this one comment that kind of bothered me a little bit. The one comment where someone said, "I guess you don't want to work a real job." You don't know what this particular couple did in the secular world before they decided to start living this lifestyle.
Nope.
You don't know the job he had, which he had.
Or the
You-
job they have.
or the
Because a lot
job
of people
they
with today's
have right now.
technology work in their tiny
So-
home.
So here again, we are assuming something without the facts. All right. Enough
Moving
of that.
on.
Moving on.
Moving
What else
on.
did you want to talk about right quick?
I was wanting to talk about our merch.
Okay.
Sherry with it's VDS promo at www.vdspromo.com. She is working on a somewhat new logo because we wanted one that actually says YouTube. So she's working on that, and she's working on something new for the fall rendezvous.
Right.
And so we are anxiously looking forward to seeing her ideas on that. She thinks she'll have them ready this week for us, and that will be awesome. We are working on the agenda for the fall rendezvous, and last time I checked, there were still 6 sites left.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you the last time you checked. how
That
many
was
sites were left.
yesterday. To be
Right.
honest, I have not checked today because
Right.
internet's been, you know.
Yeah, here it's kind of tight.
'Cause it's raining.
And when a cloud comes over, all of a sudden I say, "Oh, great, I got 5G." Oops, there it went.
There it went.
Here come a cloud. So anyway, the fall rendezvous, which is going to be held here at the campground we are presently at until Friday, which is Lost Bridge North Campground, Garfield, Arkansas, on beautiful Beaver Lake. And we did a review of this campground about 2 or 3 videos back. Go back and check that out. Okay. But it's an absolutely gorgeous campground, and we're going to have a wonderful time.
Yes, we are.
We have folks coming as far away as Minnesota, we know of,
Florida.
Florida.
We got
yeah.
2 or 3 couples coming from
Can
Florida.
you think of any others? I know there's some others that were quite a ways out there.
Not at the North Carolina.
There you go, North
And
Carolina.
that's quite a trip
Yeah.
to Arkansas.
Yeah. And then we know of one gentleman that reached out to us, and he wants to bring his smoker and do either a big turkey or a pork shoulder or
Some kind
something
of meat.
like that.
So we
some
will be
kind of
working on a
meats.
potluck.
Yeah.
Check in with the website under the rendezvous, and I will be trying to get that, a little more nailed down. We haven't done that yet, but we're working on it.
And of course, we're going to have new merch that specifically state the fall rendezvous. Sherry, did you hear that, Sherry? We need to come up with a new logo for that.
She's working on that.
Yeah, okay. So, those are things, and we're not going to run the rendezvous into the ground, but we will mention it from time to time to remind folks that
we're just
that
excited
is coming.
about
And we're
it.
excited about it because we're going to meet some new people. We'll have some more walkthrough videos we'll be doing so we can get a few more interesting comments.
Most of the comments were wonderful.
Oh, yeah, absolutely wonderful. Absolutely
and
wonderful.
as a whole, most of our viewers are wonderful and give us great encouragement.
Yeah.
You know, we hear, well, people say, well, Deb, you and Bill inspired us. Well, you all watching and making positive comments inspire us.
Yeah, to keep going.
You betcha.
Which we have no intention of not keeping going.
No, as long as Bill can, do his videos, because
You're
I
ha-
don't have an idea.
You're having a really good hair day today.
Well, it always helps when you wash your hair.
I know, and that's...
Moving on.
Okay. Anyway, that's what we mainly wanted to talk about. Just something real quick, just an update. We're pulling out of here on Friday. We're excited about our next adventure up north, and after we leave Indiana, we haven't decided exactly where we're going to go from there. We do know that we need to be back here in Northwest Arkansas towards the end of August.
Right,
somewhere
toward the
in
end of
there.
August.
Yeah.
Because we got that thing called car tags.
Yeah, I'll go do the car tag thing and all that stuff.
And doctors.
Yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah, blah.
And it'll be time to buy some new tires for the van. And the guy that I like to use is back here. He always gives me a real good deal. And
blah, blah. Real life stuff.
This is where all my contacts are, all the people that I know. But anyway, so I guess that's about it. Anything else?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. Real briefly, I want to tell you, I was, this morning, I was just going through all of my photo files of all the different people we had met and everything in our travels in the last over 3 years.
The ones that we took time to take pictures.
Yeah, when we thought about taking pictures.
So many times we're just so busy visiting, and all of a sudden they say, well, I guess we need to go, and we forgot to take a picture.
But
we're bad about that,
what we've put together here is just a little short slideshow of different folks that we've met along the way, different places that we've been, some of the funny little thumbnails that I came up with for some of the videos and stuff like that. And it's just a short little slideshow here with a little bit of background music, so we hope you enjoy. But for now, we're going to say this is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures. And you already know what we're going to say. Repeat it after me. We're not camping.
We're living.
You all get out there, do some living, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.